Time is the one thing that unites us all. Time is the one thing that you can never redo. Time is what ties us together. That's what this show is about. That's what life is about. How are you investing your time? Together, we can be the difference we need in our society. Together, we can take care of each other in a new way, in a better way, to help each other get the results that we want out of life. We are in this together, and that's what this show is.
So, welcome to the Salvation Army. We have a long history here in Ada County. William Booth is our founder of the
Okay.
Salvation Army. He founded the Salvation Army in 1865 in London, England.
Really?
Yeah, he saw a group of folks that didn't have their needs met, so he decided to take the Christian ministry out to the streets.
Nice.
And
Okay.
so he started working with folks that were impoverished, that were struggling with addiction, women who were working the streets, and he decided to um, live by example, and he started feeding people, clothing people, and getting folks sobered up. So
That's awesome.
he created a slogan of soup, soap, and salvation.
Okay.
And still true to this day, soup, soap, and salvation is still what we do. The Salvation Army came to Boise, Idaho in 1887.
Okay.
And we have some old historical photos
That's awesome.
for you to see.
So these are all from Boise.
These are all from Boise, yeah.
Oh, wow. And when was the original Salvation Army founded? Is this 65?
1865, yep.
Wow.
In London, England. And 1887 is when the Salvation Army made its way to Idaho. So we've been serving folks
That's awesome.
for a long time.
That's amazing.
Yeah. We had humble beginnings. Right here, this Undertaker building was downtown Boise when the streets were still made of dirt.
Yep.
We had a post in the back of the Undertaker shop. And so from the back of a funeral parlor to this building here, super humble beginnings, and we've just been blessed by the community to be able to continue our services. So we serve about 20,000 individuals out of this building each year in Ada County alone. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So we'll walk over here.
Okay. This is amazing.
Yeah. So the Salvation Army is a faith-based organization.
Okay.
We do offer, this is our chapel. Shoot. Okay. We offer Sunday services.
Oh, wow.
And fellowship opportunities throughout the week, as well as youth groups.
Okay.
So.
That's awesome. I love the cross in the background that's backlit.
The Salvation Army in Boise has a legacy program. We call it the Booth Program for Young Parents. It's a three-prong approach to educating young parents. We've been doing it since 1921, so
Okay.
we are, I think, 103 years deep into it. And what makes this program so successful is that we have on-site childcare, which is right here,
Okay.
through New Horizon Academy is our partner in childcare.
Okay.
So our students have on-site childcare. They have access to high school education through Cardinal Academy, and then the Salvation Army has its program with wraparound social services for the students, which includes nutrition. So we provide breakfast, lunch, 2 snacks a day, and then weekend food programs for those struggling with food insecurities at home. We offer an incentive store for our students, which you'll see in just a second. And we also have an LCSW on staff, so anybody who has any celebrations or any crises, she's ready and prepared to facilitate those. So we'll go upstairs.
So if someone needed this type of help, what is the best way to get in touch?
They can call us, they can email us, they can stop by. We're here Monday through Friday from 8 to 4.
Okay, perfect. And then is it kind of first come first served basis, or how do you
For the
determine?
booth program,
Yeah.
there's it's a high school program, so
Okay.
grades 9 through 12. We're a high school program, so from 14 to 21.
Okay.
Anybody who's a young parent, we have both moms and dads.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so the booth program is really about uh, young families who got into it before they were really ready, giving them the help and support they need to take care of their family and take them care of themselves.
Yes.
That's
so,
cool.
In addition to high school classes, we offer prenatal education, parenting education, and life skills for our students.
Okay.
So the incentive store is part of our program. So our students earn points based off of attendance and participation.
Okay.
And then they get to redeem their points in the store. The amazing thing about this incentive store is it's 100% supported by our community. So everything that you see here has been donated, all the way from diapers and wipes to all of our clothes. We've got dedicated volunteers that come in and organize and sort, and they'll go through this weekend's donations and get it all ready. So.
This is awesome. And so this is part of that whole program is they're doing the work to earn the things they need anyway.
Yeah. So we provide traditional high school. It's all accredited through the state. So they earn a degree from Cardinal Academy,
Okay.
high school education. And so we have, classroom spaces. We've got lockers. We have prom. We have Spirit Week.
Wow.
We provide that whole high school experience for our students, but we offer childcare.
Yeah.
We have students that come all the way in from Canyon County, from Meridian to Boise. We can provide transportation throughout the Treasure Valley for students to come in and be educated. So we've got library space, your traditional classrooms. We've got the English classes, the math classes. We provide clubs, photography club, student council.
It's a traditional high school,
it's a traditional
just smaller.
Smaller and to meet the unique needs of pregnant and parenting students. So
yeah. Smile, a ray of sunshine, laugh a bright bouquet, sing a pretty rainbow, dream a happy day. I love it.
Just because they're young parents doesn't mean that they're still teens, and we like to play and still offer them and provide the support they need as if you're just a regular high school student. Yeah.
Right. That's so cool. It's okay to have bad days. Take a break. Oh. This is awesome.
Yeah. So the thing that we really try to instill here is providing a community.
Yeah.
For our students. So being a parent can feel isolating, and being a young parent also can feel super isolating. So we just try to really build up that core of community so they don't feel like they're alone. And the great thing about our student population is there's a lot of sharing that gets to go along of oh, my baby was up all night crying, and there's another person their age able to relate and have
they've
that
gone through that.
Yeah, and if they have an older kiddo, they can be like, oh, this helped me, or whatnot, and then they get to see their peers graduate and move on to post-secondary school, and kind of give them that peer-to-peer level of motivation of oh, they can do it, I can do it.
Right. I'm not the only one going through this right now. That's super cool. And so this whole wing is the school.
Yep.
Is
School
that
and
correct?
the childcare. Yep. We like to refer to this as our educational wing.
Okay.
This is our social service area. This is our front desk. We're gearing up to go back to school today.
Ooh, yay.
And so anybody who needs assistance will walk through, the doors that you walked through, and we can direct them for help. We have a whole host of variety. We have a program for utility assistance called Project Share.
Okay.
If you're familiar with the backside of your Idaho Power Intermountain gas bill, there's that little heart on the back that says Project Share, where you can round up or make a different, donate $5 a month or whatever. That money gets pulled together and it's run through the Salvation Army units across southern Idaho in the service area. So the Salvation Army will help folks who are struggling with their heating bills throughout the year through that Project Share program.
Oh my gosh.
They're administered through us. This is our gymnasium.
Okay. Wow.
Normally we're playing basketball,
right.
but today we're getting ready to go back to school. So we're getting ready to host a back to school bash. So it's filled with supplies.
This is awesome.
Yeah, we'll have different community providers providing vision screenings, hearing tests, dental screenings, some financial literacy through CapEd and our different partners in town.
Okay.
So someone's going to be providing haircuts. And so, yeah, we're just getting ready to go back to school today.
That's awesome. So are these bags that have been donated for people in need then?
Yep, all of what you see here has been donated by the community. They're all full of school supplies. So you get a backpack and school supplies. So we're getting ready. I think we're going to have close to 1,000 kiddos today. So.
Do you think people know that you guys provide all of this?
Yeah, we've sent our flyers out through all of our community agencies and partners that we work with. Partnered with some media sources as well. And,
okay.
Yeah.
So we're just getting the word out, though.
Yeah.
So
we normally have basketball in here, so you'll see kids playing basketball. Normally.
Yeah.
Game room for youth programs and Sunday school. This is our cafeteria.
Okay. Nice.
We have a commercial kitchen. This is where we feed breakfast and lunch with our kids. It's twofold. It's also a commercially licensed kitchen. So if there is a natural disaster, we're able to partner with our local disaster groups. And if we get the call, we're able to help assist.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is our food pantry that we call the social service alley.
Okay.
This is where the bulk of our services happen. So these are food boxes that we give out to folks. So anybody in Ada County is eligible for a food box. You can come once every 30 days, and you'll receive a dry shelf-stable box and then a perishable box.
Okay.
And we're open 4 days a week.
Okay, so anyone can come down if they're in need.
Yep.
And get access to some of this food that is literally there for them.
Yes, our shelves are a little bare, so we always need food.
Okay.
So these are stats that we did last month. So we did 734 food boxes, and that fed 2,240 folks. And we've been keeping track of this new household number that you see right here. So 140 households have never received services from us before. So
that did in July.
In July. So
this is what you guys are tracking on a regular basis to see how are we making this impact. How are we
Right.
helping people, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So July was one of our highest service months that we've seen in quite some time. So we're normally around 1,500 people, and it spiked up to 22.
Wow.
So from August through October, our numbers kind of help us prepare for Christmas and what we're going to see in terms of needing people needing help with Christmas assistance. So
this is an indication that this Christmas may be
a higher need.
a higher need Christmas.
Yeah. So we're always looking for organizations to do food drives for us. The Red Kettle kickoff is coming soon, so we're looking for people who will help us ring bells or just make outright gifts to help us continue the mission of the work. So the more income we receive, whether in kind or in cash, just means we get to help more folks in our community.
Okay. All right, so Lindsay, we just took a fantastic tour of everything you do right here to support and serve the community. Is this the only location of the Salvation Army here in Idaho?
We have units across southern Idaho, and we've got a location up in northern Idaho in Coeur d'Alene.
Okay.
I work in the Boise unit, which is called the Boise Corps, and then we have a unit in Caldwell and Nampa as well in the Treasure Valley. So there's 3 units total.
Okay. And do you guys work together as a team? Occasionally?
Yeah, we coordinate and have lots of conversations back and forth. And the unique thing about the Salvation Army is that we are an international organization, but we're really kind of charged to meet the unique needs of our communities that we're located in. So our services will vary a little bit from unit to unit because we're here to meet those needs of our community. And so services will look, will vary from unit to unit because that community's needs are, unique to that community.
Totally. So with that said then, what are some of the different ways we as members of the community can help support the Salvation Army?
Yeah, that's a really great question. Folks can help us ring bells at Christmas time.
Okay.
Ringing bells is one of our biggest fundraisers, and it's a really short fundraising season for us.
Yeah.
It's, I think, 4 weeks this year because Thanksgiving is really late, so we ring bells from Thanksgiving to Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So it's a really short time, Christmas season.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit shorter this year, just
because Thanksgiving's like the 29th or something.
Yeah, it's really
like
late this year.
Right?
So we would love for folks to be able to come out and ring bells for us. We've got a lot of locations, and we could meet schedules and times and whatever part of town that you're in, they can ring.
If they wanted to do that, how do they call in? Is there a website?
They can go to boise.salvationarmy.org, and we'll get that schedule up probably in October.
Okay. And is it something they can just schedule online?
Yep.
And say, hey, I'll be here at this time doing this?
Yep.
Okay. And if they see someone ringing, drop some coins in the bucket, right?
Yep. And any donation made at any unit stays within that area. So all the donations stay here within Ada County. So they don't get sent,
up to corporate to be distributed across.
Yeah, so they stay here right in this community. So whatever we collect in this community is what we get.
Oh, okay.
To be able to invest back into our neighbors that really need it the most. So
that's huge.
Ringing bells, anybody who wants to volunteer, help us pack bags for toys or, put together a food box. We'd love to have volunteers come in and help in different capacities. We have a program called Angel Tree, And
Okay.
so if you're a business, you can request angel tree tags, and it's a toy drive, so you can hang tags of gift ideas, pick them up. Your patrons or employees can buy a toy and donate them. So we're expecting to serve about 2,500 kids this year for Christmas.
Yeah.
So.
And this year, just like we were just talking about,
yeah,
is looking like it may be a year of need.
Yes.
Come Christmas time.
Yep. So, or just folks just making a monetary donation. We can do cash donations, check donations, credit card, transfer of stocks as well. We have
cool.
crypto if you want to donate cryptocurrency.
Wow.
All of it. So you can mail in your check. You can donate online.
We'll take the money.
Whatever, yeah.
We'll take the money.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different options out there for folks who want to make a gift.
Perfect. Anything else? Let me ask it this way. How has being involved in the Salvation Army personally affected your life? Like, what have you seen?
I have seen the biggest hearts. The Boise community specifically is so generous, and it's amazing how we can support our community. And so I'm just always in awe and forever thankful for the folks that give their time, give their resources, give us their talents, or share their talents, with us. It's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing to see folks in our community come together and support those that really need that extra boost. And so, we've seen folks that have, needed assistance, worked their way out, into more stability and be able to give back. And those stories are a huge testament. We have stories of, folks, they received help and have been able to come back and become, major donors or, assist on our advisory board, just have been able to come full circle and give back. And those stories are really amazing. Or it's amazing to see a booth student, a teen mom, graduate high school, and then, they go through adulthood and then come back and being like, hey, I just bought my first house. My kids are in high school or just graduated high school, and just watching them really blossom and becoming like really awesome members of our community.
Right.
So it's just amazing what we see here and the transformations that happen, and, giving people opportunities and education to help them be the best version of themselves. So.
Right. And it's all about what I'm hearing is this is all about setting people up for success in the future.
Yeah.
And this, one of my opinions, is in our society, everybody wants you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But in reality, we all need help at some point in time.
Right.
And it's being able to receive that help makes it easy to give that help when you can in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's super cool.
Yeah, it's been a really long journey, and it's been an amazing journey. So yeah, I bet. Well, any last thoughts or words? No, thanks so much for coming by today. I'd love to be able to tell the story of the Salvation Army. Like soup, soap, and salvation is definitely what we provide here.
Soup, soap, and salvation with the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
I love that. So as we're wrapping up, business owners in the Treasure Valley, the Salvation Army is helping us prepare for the future by taking care of the future workforce. Like, if you look at it, that's what they do. So we need to come together and support the Salvation Army so that we have the resources as a society to take care of each other. And I'm gonna sign up as a ringer.
Awesome.
You have my commitment.
Yay!
Ding, ding,
yes.
So get out here, guys. Like, we can be the change that we need in the world. And with that, I'll give any last words to you.
Just thank you to the community at large, and we love partnering with you, and we love being a part of this community. So thank you for your support and your willingness to get involved.
Awesome. All right, guys. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you for tuning in to Life with Justin Stevens. If you would like to be a part of the change that I believe we need in society, I invite you to like and comment on this video. Share it with those that you think would benefit. And together, we can take care of each other in a new